Day 13 of the George Anthony Dominguez Jr. murder trial bestowed upon those in the jury and galley a classic match as the prosecution and defense performed their closing arguments. The day started, however, with final jury instructions from Graham County Superior Court Judge R. Douglas Holt, who explained what was required for a conviction as to each of the 11 counts against Dominguez.
This plea of not guilty means the state must prove each element of the charges beyond a reasonable doubt. Evidence may be direct or circumstantial. Direct evidence is the testimony of a witness who saw, heard, or otherwise sensed an event. Circumstantial evidence is proof of a fact or facts from which you may find another fact. The law.
Final arguments were then made by Deputy County Attorney Daisy Flores and Defense Attorney Michael B. Bernays.
It's his statements, it's his actions, it's his gun that put him in that seat. And that's what's going to end up proving to you so that now you can hold him accountable on your terms. I told you I shot him. And that's what he told Andy after they went back the next day. This is the defendant. This is his Facebook posting. This is what he had on his Facebook page here.
Daniel and Savannah are enjoying the spoils of their burglary of Mr. Sun's cabin. George and Andy head off exploring. Not to rob, not to commit mayhem, not to burgle, to explore, to go look around. George sets his gun down. He goes up to the window to see what's going on. What is this place? Does somebody live here? Not to burgle, not to rob. To look. Both hands on the flash. Andy hears a noise and turns behind him to see what it is, while George is looking with the flashlight. And immediately upon that turning, Andy hears a shot. And George is running. Daniel has crept up. Remember David said Daniel went ahead? Daniel has crept up. And he has picked up George's gun. Maybe to spoof George, maybe to do something else. Who knows why? Daniel gets it. Now, can I prove to you beyond a reasonable doubt that the scenario I just described to you happened? It's the wrong question. Can the state prove to you beyond a reasonable doubt that it did?
Who pulled the trigger? And we've offered to you multiple times that the defendant's confessions, he has admitted to pulling the trigger. Thank you very much for your service and your patience with all of us here. And I'd ask you to return a guilty verdict on all counts.
At about 3:50 p.m., the 2 alternate jurors were selected and the rest of the jury was excused to begin its deliberations. This has been John Johnson reporting from Safford for the Eastern Arizona Courier.